Hey guys, Richard Butler here, and of course today is Thursday, and today is Thursday the 12th of November. And what do Thursdays mean? A business lesson. And this Thursday I have something interesting continuing on from my previous business lesson. Now, in case this is your first time here, my name is Richard Butler. I run a website called internetbusinessdemystified.com, which provides lots of information and reviews on building a business online. On Mondays, I usually review a product that has been released in my state of the internet address, where I tell you what's good, what's not, what's working, what isn't. And on Thursdays, I do a video on business lessons. And my aim is to help you get a better business online. And I'm here at 4 p.m. EST every Monday and Thursday, nearly without fail. But we'll see. Who knows what could happen in the next 6 weeks of this year. So guys, last week, in case you didn't watch my video, there's a link just up here where I started to talk about lead magnets. Those things that will attract people to give you or bribe people to give you their email address in exchange for something that you give away for free. And I talked about an SEO checklist which you will, which you can find in that video from last week. Now, once you do that, well, you want to make sure that you provide a low ticket item to your audience. Now, that's what we're going to talk about today. So what is a low ticket item? A low ticket item, well, the purpose of a low ticket item is to get the people who are on your list or who visit your website to make a commitment, take some action, and pay you for something. The big question I get asked is, how much is a low ticket item? Well, you see, that depends. And what does it depend on? It depends on what your niche is. It depends on who you're serving. Now, I did a video about finding your niche, which is just here. And in that video, I basically talked about once you know who your niche are, you know things like how much money they're willing to spend. Because, maybe I am serving people who are unemployed and they won't have $17 to pay for my low ticket item, but they might pay $7. If I'm serving high-end executives, they're not going to buy something for $17. For them, a low ticket item might be $67. So you see, it's very hard to tell you how much you can price something at. But the key thing is to provide value when you have any item that you sell. If I come away from consuming a product that was a low ticket, $7, and there was immense value, well, then when you put something else in front of me of $47, I say, well, wow, if Richard provided so much value for $7, what he provides for $47 is going to be amazing. And this actually happened to me the other day. I was part of a boot camp that took place in September, I think it was. And it was immense value. And now they've produced another boot camp and they sent early bird access to the people from the previous boot camp. And I jumped on it without even thinking because I knew that the price was going to be so low compared to the value that they were going to offer. So you see, when you start to train, I hate to use the word train, but when you start to train your audience that you offer exceptional value, you can bring them up this or through your funnel from a low ticket to a mid ticket to a high ticket. But we're not talking about mid and high ticket items today. Those are going to be coming up in the next couple of weeks. So a low ticket item could be $7. $7 seems to be the really popular pricing for low ticket items from 10, 15 years ago. And still people price at that. Now, an interesting thing about pricing, if I just digress a little, is that instead of charging $10, they say it's better to end in sevens. So $7, $9.97, $17, $19.97, $27, $37. For some reason, ending in seven just makes us feel good. It makes us feel great. I don't know why, but it doesn't seem that much because it's only $17. It's not $20, it's $17. So that's the first thing. When you have a low ticket item, price it in some sort of multiple of 7 or some ending in 7, 17, 27, 37, etc. Now, what can you provide for that? Well, an ebook would be quite a good low ticket item. Maybe it's a checklist that provides immense value. So a 2-page checklist that can provide immense value could be a low ticket item. Maybe it's a pre-recorded video that you have pre-recorded, and it could be from a webinar that you did, and you have that as a low ticket item. Again, it doesn't matter what it is, but what does matter is that it gives immense value. Now, where do you find these low ticket items? Well, please do be careful, because the gurus out there will say, well, download this master resale rights book and sell that, or download this resale rights book and sell that, or buy my PLR product and you can sell that. And a lot of the times the PLR products can be crap. Or the resale rights products are crap. Now, what you don't want to do is you don't want to kill your business by the first thing that you sell to your customer is crappy. Okay, let's face it. Imagine I go in and I buy the first item from Apple, whatever their cheapest item is. Let's say it's an iPad. And if the thing is crappy and it's just a rebadged Android tablet, Android people, I'm going to say, well, that's no good. I'm not going to buy anything else from them. But if I buy an iPad and I have an amazing experience, and then they move me up their funnel and they say, hey, why don't you upgrade to an iPad Pro? Or why don't you upgrade to a new iPhone? I will probably say yes, because I like what I've seen. If you provide something crappy, you've killed your clients there, because they don't want to buy from you. So don't offer some crappy PLR product or some crappy resale rights product. Internet marketers are amazing people, some of them, and some of them are not so amazing people, and they will give you a bonus. Buy this product through my link and I will give you access to 10,000 articles. Those 10,000 articles are out of date, they're crappy, you're never going to use them. You're not going to use them as a lead magnet, you're not going to use them as a low ticket item. So find some quality private label rights. There is a link in the actual description for this. And take that private label rights book. And private label rights means that you can change it any way that you want. Change it, rebrand it, put your own spin on it. And then what you can do is you can sell that ebook. So in the last video, I talked about an SEO checklist. In this video, there's a link to an actual PLR SEO book that you could provide. So that could be your low ticket item. And I'm going to continue with that theme to talk about the mid ticket item. But what's the purpose, again, of the low ticket item? To get people to make a commitment going from free into going to a paid product. Once they're in that paid product area, then it's going to be easier to sell them something else. Now, I've talked to clients and they've said to me, oh, well, I'm going to take people from a Facebook ad and sell them into my $297 course. And I say, it's not going to happen so easy. Why? Because you're taking somebody who is a cold lead into trying to make them buy something that's really expensive. So what I suggest always is you take them from an ad, you bring them to your landing page, and we talked about landing pages in the last video. And from the landing page, they get something for free, which gives them immense value. And then you sell them into your low ticket item. They like what they see. Then after a while, you offer them the mid ticket item and they like what they see and they buy that. Now, there's a certain percentage of people who will stop at that point in your funnel. They may buy a $47 or $97 product, but they're not going to invest $597. But you know then that you have a buyer's list who are willing to spend $47. So you could tailor make your products for that particular audience. And those who have bought a more expensive item, you can tailor more products for them. So you see the way you're kind of filtering out people at different levels. That's another point or another reason to have a low ticket item. Okay, so we've talked about a low ticket item. We've talked about where you could get it, and there's a link, as I said, in the description to a great PLR site that will actually help you with lots of items from low ticket right through to signature programs. And we've found out that you should have a number of low ticket items, because some people will stay at that low ticket and say, well, I'm willing to spend another $7 with Richard. Other people will move up in the chain. Now, we will talk about whether you are going to make your fortunes on the low ticket or on the higher ticket item, but you have to start somewhere. So if you're unknown in the space, you need to have a low ticket item. A lot of the times, the low ticket item will really be used to build your list. And I know I said that you have your lead magnet that will build your list of freebie seekers, let's call it, but you want to move those freebie seekers and you want to filter out freebie seekers into paid customers. And you want to segregate those paid customers into another list that you can then sell them more. Okay, so that's it for today's lesson. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, if you want to know a little bit more about low ticket items, or if you have any questions about anything I've talked about in this video. I will see you again on Monday at 4 p.m. EST and again on Thursday at 4 p.m. EST for the next installment of this business building lesson, which will be about mid-ticket items. And just before we go, if you haven't already done so, like the video. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't already done so, click on the little bell icon so that you're notified when I release my next video. I'll talk to you guys very soon.